To buy Madden 22 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet with quick delivery, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video we have kind of like a mukbang of free stuff to talk about in today's video.
What?
Now to start with, what I'm going to be doing is showcasing a free player that's basically instant to get, as well as should be a starter for almost everyone, and then we're going to talk about some team upgrades you guys can be making that are going to cost you 0 net coins, and talk about getting levels really quickly. Now before we get into all that good stuff in today's video, fellas, I want to quickly thank you guys so very much for the support on the channel recently. We're getting close to 130k subs, which is ridiculous. The support on Underdog Fantasy has been insane as well, and no matter whether YouTube sends me the play button or not, it's looking like we're going to be going full-time on YouTube after this semester of school, which is awesome. You love to see it. And also, no big deal, you guys were clowning me on my Matthew Stafford under last weekend, and it was a mistake. It lost me some money, but I decided to push my chips to the middle, and as you guys can see, there's a quick $50 betting the under on every single quarterback yesterday. And fellas, here are some of my picks for today. If you want to hop on Underdog before the game starts, click the link in the description and use code SWIFT. But without further ado, let's get after it. Alrighty, fellas. Now, the first free player we're going to be talking about in today's video is probably the easiest free card I've gotten in all of Madden 22 when it comes to solos. As you guys can see right here, there are some new playoff solos in the game, and all you got to do is play 4 challenges to get a free 93. Now, as you guys can see right here, when you go to the milestones and you go to tier number 2, that is literally it. There's a 93 overall Roger Saffold card who you're going to be getting, who's a 93, and to get up to tier number 2, as you guys can see, these are the 4 solos I recommend you guys play. Bills and Patriots, Chiefs and Steelers, Bucks and Eagles, as well as Rams versus Cardinals. All of these took me a maximum of 2 drives, as you guys can see. Scoring 14 points, very simple. I want to say all these, required me to score 14 points, so all I really did, if there was no defensive objective, is I would go ahead, throw a touchdown pass, then play field goal blocks so the CPU scores and I get the ball back, then I would throw another touchdown, and that would end it. And of course, when you do all those on full star difficulty, you're going to be getting yourself a 93 overall card, who I'm going to show you guys the stats of right here. Well, was that a cool transition? I'm not really so sure. I tried to snap and then have it move. Not sure if it looked pretty cool, but as you guys can see right here, these are the stats on 93 overall Roger Saffold, 92 strength, 92 awareness, 93 pass block, and 96 run block. So that man is an absolute mauler in the run game. 96 run block, you love to see it. I will say on my guards, I'm not really concerned about having a high pass block on them, because most of the time with my guards, if you guys think about it, let's say the CPU is rushing 4, your opponent's rushing 4, typically those guards are going to be in some type of double team block, so the center and the guard are combining for 1 block. So honestly, I feel like I'm more concerned about run block on a guard, and this man, like I said before, is an absolute mauler, looking like a very good card. And one thing that is important to mention, as you guys can see right here, is I want to say he's also going to get you every single AFC team chem. So as you guys can see, there's that little AFC logo on the card, and I quickly confirmed in here by going on over to my lineup screen, and as you guys can see, it says that this AFC chem is basically going to give a team chem to every single AFC team. So let's say, for example, you're rocking like a Patriots theme team. Those are pretty popular. A Broncos theme team, a Jets theme team, whatever it may be. Those teams are all in the AFC. So let's say you have a bad left guard and you're rocking one of those theme teams. You can get this card for free, and you should be getting those theme team boosts for whatever theme team you're rocking with if they're in the AFC. If they're in the NFC, it's not going to get that boost, but for the AFC, that's very nice right there. So for half the theme teams, as well as most of your guys' regular teams, this man should be a starter. He's a 93. Go get him for free. Now, the next thing we're going to be talking about is an upgrade that I cannot say I talk about too often on the channel, but I was taking a look at the market today, just because I was curious, and I was like, what? How do the numbers work out on this so well? So as you guys will see right here, we are not going to offense, we are not going to defense, we are going to our special teams. And what I want to show you is the value of selling off some of your lower overall special teams players and upgrading to some that are higher overall without spending any coins. Alright, so Mitch Wisniewski, as you guys can see, is the first example we're going to do. We're going to go on over to Punter, and let's take a look at the price we can sell this card for. Mitch Wisniewski, as you guys will see, is an 88 overall player, and it's looking like right now we should be able to sell the card for like 50k. 50k looks like it should be easy money. Honestly, could maybe even sell him for a little bit more than that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this card up for 52k, and I want to say back in the day, I made a video talking about the importance of this card. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you guys out there that should have this punter card. So what you guys can do is you can offload him for like 50k right now, and let's take a look at the price of Jack Fox, as well as those higher overall punters. Now, punter, of course, is not a flashy position. I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there who have yet to punt in Madden 22. If you did that, don't be shy. Comment down below in the comment section. I replied every single comment as well, or at least I tried to. I've been slacking a little bit recently, and I apologize for that. You guys have been going crazy at Noti Gang, but let's get back on topic. Like I was saying right here, fellas, punter is a position that is worth upgrading for the overall. As you guys know, a lot of people like to boost up that overall to a 95, to a 94, whatever it may be for your team. And of course, if you do punt as as well occasionally in Madden 22. It is good to have a good punter. So as you guys will see right here, this Jack Fox card is selling for like 57k. I want to say I bought the card for like 50k, as you guys will see right here. And as we know, Mitch Wishnowsky is selling for more than 50k. So what I'm basically doing is I'm making this upgrade to a higher overall punter. As you guys can see, I dropped 50k on the card. I'm making an upgrade to a higher overall punter, and I'm spending 0 coins because of the fact that some of these kicker and punter cards are just selling for such a weird price. So again, as you guys will see right here, let's say for example, even you're rocking a lower overall punter, what you guys can do is take a look at the price of that card, and if there's an opportunity in the market to go ahead and make an upgrade at the punter or the kicker spot without really spending any coins, that's a great thing to do. Now another example that I see literally right here is, let's say for example you're rocking a 90 overall AJ Cole, you can upgrade to the 91 Jack Fox and you can make coins, because right now it's looking like AJ Cole is selling for a more expensive price than Jack Fox. And of course fellas, not only do we love Pat McAfee and we love our punters, but we also love our kickers as well. Shout out to Evan McPherson. Like bro, goddamn, that man is an absolute maniac. I can't believe he's made so many kicks in the playoffs. Every single kick that he hits, it looks like it's going straight down the middle. So shout out to Evan McPherson. You lost me some coins in Madden 22. You actually lost me quite a few coins on my predictor tokens, but he did make a crazy kick right there, or a lot of really good kicks. And next up, as you guys can see, we have a Young Wei Koo. So Young Wei Koo, a 90 overall punter, going for a price of like 52, like 53k right now. And what I quickly did is I checked the price of Randy Bullock, and Randy Bullock was selling for like, I want to say 56k, maybe like 57k. So spending like 5 to 7k to get a +1 overall as well as some better stats, in my opinion, is worth it. As you guys will see right here, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same players that I had. What you guys can do is you can go to the market, and what you guys can do is be like, okay, I can sell my current punter, or I can sell my current kicker for whatever this price is. Then what you guys can do is check and see if there's any punters that are higher overall than that, or kickers that are higher overall than that, who are selling for the same price or a similar price as the card before. So yeah, right now I will say I don't see any of the Randy Bullock cards, but I want to say I got the card for like 56k. We're going to sell off Young Wei Koo for like 50k. That's a pretty cheap upgrade to me. All right, now the next thing that I want to talk about is how I've been able to get my level up super quickly. Now, in my opinion, there is one set of solos in here that I'm assuming most of you guys maybe have played, maybe you haven't, but if you're a lower overall level, these solos right here, the playoff kickoff solos, I swear, these are the best level up challenges in all of Madden 22. If you have yet to play these solos, they are so worth it. As you guys will see right here, most of these solos are so easy. Rushing for 20 yards on the drive, do that in one play. Scramble your Derrick Henry quarterback, do that in one play. Basically, all these, as you guys will see, are taken in one play. Score a passing touchdown, just throw a streak. And if you guys are playing these solos and you're new to them, you're getting, I want to say, like 800 XP every single time you do them. So as you guys can see right here, there's 32 solos, 800 times 32. I can't do that math that quickly. That is a lot of levels. So yeah, just doing a quick estimation right there. If you play through all these solos, you should be getting, I want to say, 3 full levels. You're also going to be getting some coins, and you're really not going to be spending that long, because most of the challenges are taking you like 10 to 30 seconds. It's honestly crazy. So yeah, I did just want to mention that right there in the video. Now to end this one off, let's quickly do a little bit of a team update. As you guys will see, let's speed through this right here. We do have the new Roger Saffold. I did go ahead and make the upgrade to Torrey Holt at wide receiver. I did the set for this man. People are like, you should have done Jerry Rice. Honestly, I like the way this card's playing so far. 98 speed, 97 excel, really good route running stats. Torrey Holt was a fun card last year, so I had to go pick him up right now. Now, in terms of upgrades, I wouldn't mind a new running back coming out. I don't love Ricky Williams, and Penei Sewell could also probably get upgraded in the not so distant future. Now, taking a look at the defense right here, we did go ahead, and I was an absolute overall simp. As you guys will see, I went ahead and I picked up a 94 overall Jermaine Pratt. 94s were just selling for such an inexpensive price that I had to get this card, and I had to boost up the overall a little bit as well. And then Taylor Mays at free safety. Of course, now that I'm at level 45, I was able to get this card up to the maximum. Should be getting PJ Williams as well at the cornerback spot, and maybe selling off Marlon Humphrey to go ahead and get Daddy Lattimore in the not so distant future. So those are some of the upgrades we made to the team. Let me know how your team is looking down below in the comment section. Let me know how those underdog fantasy bets are looking as well. And until next time, fellas, I'm out. Peace.